Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and today is Rivers Fire's self-publishing vlog, and this is day 4, I think. This is the 4th day. Okay, so those of you that are following me on social media on the Facebook page, you have seen the cover. Remember, I talked in our last vlog post, I talked about getting the cover made, and I said, okay, so this cover, the artist that I went with this time was $20. With the fee for Fiverr, it's $22. And let me just show you this beautiful, beautiful cover for Rivers Fire. Yes, I am ecstatic. I mean, it is so amazing. That is the cover for Rivers Fire. And this cover artist, German Creative, and I'll link them up link up their gig and the video description. But this cover artist did an amazing job, and I am extremely happy with this cover. Everything I asked for was in this cover, the elements that I asked for. Like I said in that vlog post, you as a self-published author will need to do you'll need to pick out the pictures, and you'll need to decide on what font theme you're going to use. You're going to need to decide on what what kind of feel you want from the book. It's really good to research other bestsellers in your genre to kind of make sure that it kind of falls in line with what people are responding to, and of course not copying them, but falls in line with those what people are responding to for buying those books, because they say you never judge a book by its cover. But that's one hot cover, and it definitely says what I wanted it to say in the book, because this is the 3rd in the trilogy series. And yes, you can read each one by itself. You don't have to read all 3 of them, but if you want to know the emotional backstory of all the main characters, River, Rhyme, and Reason, or River, Rhyme, and Rain, then you want to go ahead and read all 3. Then I can link them up, but you don't have to read all 3 to understand what's going on in the story, which is fantastic. I love that. I'm just really excited. So it's all coming together. I said I'm going to publish in February. So I went ahead and wrote up 3 chapters of 23 chapters yesterday. Since the last vlog, I have 3 completed chapters, clean cuts of what Rivers Fire is going to, the first 3 chapters. And I am plowing through again today. Of course, we have CJ Daily later on this channel tonight. So make sure, if you want to talk to another author, that you come and join us 8 p.m. Eastern to talk to her. But we have CJ Daily who will be here. So we'll be later on tonight on that, but I'm probably going to hit up some write-ins and some writing sprints online to kind of bust through the word count monster, right? And as well as I have a writing sprint that I'll be hosting on my channel tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. So definitely come and join us for that. But so we talked in the last vlog for Rivers Fire, we talked about self-publishing, pre-orders, book covers, and outlining and plotting. So the outlining and plotting I got all done, and I've got my writing going, and I'm plowing through that. And it's all coming together really nicely. And I talked to my editor about a week ago. She just had a birthday, so I've kind of been letting her enjoy her time with her family, but I'm going to message her again later on today. But I talked to her about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, to make sure that the timeline would work for when we're going to publish. Because you want to make sure when you're self-publishing that all the people that you're going to work with as you're working through the journey are going to be able to get what you need within the time frame that you're doing, especially if you're going to do a pre-order. I put this up for pre-order last night. So the pre-order, the actual pre-order date is, they'll be released February 28th. It's going to have to be, the final manuscript will have to be uploaded to Kindle KDP. It will have to be uploaded to KDP by the 24th of February. Of course, I'll have it done long before then, because I'm already like going crazy on it. So it'll be done long before then, because then you want to make sure that you give your editor time to work on it. Anybody else who's going to be working with it, like formatters or things like that, you want to make sure that everybody's in line to help you hit that pre-order date. Now, you want to hit that pre-order date for your fans, because that's important. Amazon gives you a little leniency. If you can't hit the pre-order date, you can set the release date out another 3 months if you need to. But you want to deliver on time for your fans, because they are waiting patiently and sometimes on the edge of their seat waiting for that book. So this will be ready by then. But you want to make sure all your ducks are in a row when you do that. So if you're going to do pre-order, we talked about pre-order in the last vlog, make sure that when you do pre-order that you have all your ducks in a row, and that everybody who's going to be working on that can fit into that timeline so that you're good to go. And then upload it, do your blurb, upload it, and start sharing for the marketing piece, right? So I had to share my cover. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. It's exciting times when you're getting ready to publish a book. And Rivers Fire has been a long time coming. For those of you that have been waiting for it, you know what I'm talking about. And thank you for being patient with me and letting me take my hiatus to raise our daughter. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. It means the world to me. But yeah, so that's where we're at with Rivers Fire. We will be done with the manuscript early January, I think. I have set a date on my calendar to have the manuscript done by January, no later than January 14th, so that I can get it off to edits. And I don't do beta readers, but talking to authors, they tell me all the time that that you might want to consider that, and I may consider that, but maybe not for the trilogy series, because while you can read it on its own, it'd be nice if they read the other 2 books. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. So I don't know about beta readers. I may or may not do that. But everything as far as going forward, timeline is in line. Everything should be good to go. And I have a little bit over a month to finish the manuscript, which is well within my wheelhouse. I've done it many times. So super excited. I think this manuscript's going to be probably about 75K, maybe 65K. It's going to be full-length novel, but the thing is my daughter wants to make an appearance. Say hi. Hi. She's eating. Go finish eating, baby. Go finish eating. I'll be with you in just a minute. Mommy's just going to finish the vlog. Aw, just having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, 75,000 words. And normally novel length for this genre is usually around 50,000, 45, 50,000. But I think, why? Thank you, baby girl. I think that, so you ever want to know what it's like writing with a toddler? You're now seeing. You're witnessing. They love that. She just loves being on videos. So she loves just coming on and joining me on videos. So sometimes you'll see her pop in, and it's awesome. So if this novel for this genre, usually about 45, 50,000 words. But because I'm wrapping up the trilogy, I think it's going to be closer to 75,000 words. And, but then again, word count, if you're producing a good story, doesn't really matter one way or the other, as long as you hit that, all the points in the story, you close out all of the, what's the word I'm looking for? You close out all of the loose ends and all that fun stuff. So I don't know. It'll be good to go. We'll be ready to start final production in middle of January, and then I'll throw a party. I'm going to throw a launch party here on Facebook and on YouTube. So I'll create an event for the launch, and everybody who's watching, definitely click the link and come and join the party. We'll do that. So any questions about writing, self-publishing? If you have questions, let me know. If I can't get to them live here while we're doing the video, I will answer them in either another video response, or I will answer them in the comment section. So if you have any questions about self-publishing, please feel free to bring them to me. I've done quite a few. I'm not the end all with knowledge, and there are other authors out there that have been self-publishing for the last 3 years where I haven't, and things have changed. But I do know all of the avenues to research and find the information if I don't have the information. And if it's a question that's burning for you, it's probably a question that's burning for other people who would find benefit watching a video. So not to mention it, you might ask a question that might pop something up that needs to be addressed during the production stage. But really, as a self-published author, you're running a business and there's so many hats and so many things up in the air. I actually have a self-publishing timeline that I run through as I'm working through a book. So I have a specific timeline I do. This one's kind of sped up a little bit, only because normally my timeline is 90 days for pre-order, and this is not a 90-day pre-order timeline because I want this book out for people who have been waiting for it for 3 years, and you deserve that. And it'll be written long before it's even available for release. So at this point, I just want to get it out to you guys as soon as possible. And so my timeline sped up a little bit. Thanks, baby. I got a present. My timeline sped up a little bit, but normally I run a timeline. And next self-publishing vlog for the next story, I'll probably run through the timeline pretty specific with you so that you can see the actual process where it's not sped up. So I'm not seeing any live questions. That's all right. But if you do have a question on the replay, let me know in the comment section, either here on YouTube or on Facebook, and I will happily answer those questions. But since I'm not seeing any questions, I've addressed the conversations I wanted to do, both self-publishing pre-order and the book cover. I'm going to let you go. It's going to be a short vlog video today, but I'm going to let you go, and I'll keep checking back for any questions. And then I will see you on the next vlog, which will be in a couple of days, and we'll do some updates. So, and here's the video question of the day. Are you working on a project yourself? And what kind of challenges are you facing, either through the writing process, publishing process, querying process? Whereas I did query back in 2009, and I was published through a small press publisher, traditional small press publisher. The publishing company was Bocoup Publishing, great company. So I do have some experience in querying and that kind of thing, but I'm not because I haven't done querying for years, and there's a lot of things that change within the industry, and that industry changes on a sometimes weekly basis. So I am not the know-all for that situation, but I will do my best to get you to somebody who may have the answer for you. So I'm not going to try to take on too much as far as questions on querying, because I don't do that, and I don't plan on doing that for any of my books anytime soon. But when you have questions for self-publishing, I will be happy to answer those questions, because I've done that many times. Launch parties, many launch parties, many self-publishing books, and from start to finish. So any questions on that, I have a lot of experience there. I will be happy to share my knowledge if you have any questions. So just leave them in the comment section. And questions I can't answer, I'll refer you out to somebody. That's the great thing about being in the writing community, is that there is somebody that has more expertise in that than I do. And I will happily, just, I guess from my days as a coach and a hypnotherapist, it's what we were taught. You always refer out. So if I need to, if I don't have the answers, I usually find somebody who does. So let me know in the comment section. We'll try to get you helped. All right. So thanks so much for tuning in, Bella. Say bye-bye. Bye. And I will update you on Rivers Fire in a couple of days. I'm super excited. And so the rest of this week, we have like I said, 8 p.m. tonight, we have CJ Daily on at 8 p.m. tonight Eastern. And bring your questions about writing. We're going to talk about her book, The Academy Saga, and any questions that you might have for authors or any questions that you might have about her book. We will, CJ Daly and I will do our best to answer those live for you. And if we can't get you the answer, if we can't get you the answer live, we will get you later in the comments. And then we are doing a 8 a.m. writing sprint on this channel. I usually do 2 hours on Thursday morning when my baby girl is sleeping, because it's 6 a.m. here, so she's still sleeping at that time. And then we are doing I'm so excited about this, we're doing a paranormal chat Friday night at 8 p.m. And that's basically where we talk about anything paranormal, supernatural. Those are mommy's cards. Paranormal, supernatural, anything like that. We talk about it, we chat, and it's just kind of an open forum. And anybody have anything they want to bring as far as things in the news that kind of strike them as paranormal nature or anything like that, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, we'll talk about some myths, mysteries, legends, different things like that we've covered on this channel or that I am covering in the future on this channel, that kind of thing. But it's just really to get us together and just kind of chat freely about no real thing in particular. As long as it's supernatural, paranormal, in nature, we'll have that discussion. All right, so thanks so much for tuning in. I am New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and thanks for escaping into the paranormal with me. River's Fire is coming, and super excited about that. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon. Say bye. Bye. Oh, that's good. Oh.